Okay, guys, get to hear my voice. I don't know why it's echoing. Dust, if you look right here, there's what it's using. 60% RAM, 17% CPU. Nothing on a disk. Yeah, I don't know what's causing the echo. I think it's because I'm using like really good mic. It's running through my UX2 interface and then coming out Windows audio, so it'll stream. And I worked earlier today trying to get rid of that echo. I couldn't do it. So now I'm all 80s out. And I hate that high noise I got on here too. All right. What, the microphone? The headset that I use for EverQuest 2 won't, it can't be seen when the UX2 is plugged in. All the sound goes through the UX2 until I get up here and do this. And I put the output through Windows. When I'm recording EverQuest 2, I use the mic on the headphones. And then that way it's just running, I don't have to use the UX2 for anything. Everything is going through my headphones. But when UX2 is put in, I forgot about it. See, that's not Windows Audio. That's actually the UX2. Well, I'm not going to mess with that. So you guys just have to get used to the echo. Okay. So this song called Ambi 4. Oops, sorry. That's my headphones on the mic. This song is called Ambi 4. It's actually because of Dawsworth there in the stream, my nephew. He made a song a while back with a project he called, how would you pronounce that, Dawes? Quizrealm? Quizrealm? Type it in the chat. I don't remember how to type it. And it was an ambient song. And he said the main hook of the ambient part was having something repeating throughout the entire song. One rhythm that repeated throughout the entire song. So when I started the Jonathan L Henson project, I started goofing around with stuff, and I heard that song again because I had it on my computer. I think I still do. And I thought, what the heck? I'll try doing an ambient track. So I started a new track. I called it Ambi 1, short for ambient number 1. And put a track, like on this one, it's Oatmeal, track number 3. Oatmeal's the name of the VSTI, the keyboard, this keyboard. Um, and I put one repeating melody throughout the entire track. And that track turned out to be 20 something minutes long. Do I still have that on? No. And then I did Ambi number 2, and that turned out to be 30 minutes long. And then I did Ambi number 3, and that turned out to be 40 minutes long. And so Ambi 4 here, if you click to the end, you'll see is 54 minutes, 28 seconds long. Well, I did make Ambi -1, and that was a little over 10 minutes long. I went the opposite direction. So this one's built around this here, and back it up. See, this is 54 minutes. Doesn't look like it because it's only, how many frames? It's only 818 bars. But it's running only at a 60 tempo. A normal tempo is 120. So this is running half. So back up. Get rid of that. I just put that picture. That's Endert's Beach when we walked down there that day. I just put that on there because I had nothing else on there. So we go back to the beginning. Are we back at the beginning? There we go. Okay, and then I'll solo. Ha! If I solo, I lose me. Okay, so this is the main theme. These 4 little songs on the randomized Oatmeal. I get on this VSTI, and I'll come down here to right there, click on that, and that randomizes everything. And I'll go through and just keep randomizing until I get, see, hovering over it, right here it'll say random patch. And I'll just keep generating random patches until I find something I like. So on this one, it was only 2, because these are the presets, from here to Blorb. And then In Praise of the Swine is a random. I don't pick the name. The keyboard picks the name. And then Wooden Powerboat. And Wooden Powerboat with, what the heck? See all that? Wooden Powerboat. That one's not backed up. It's just C sharp, D sharp, E, D sharp, and then back to C sharp, D sharp, E, D sharp. So so that's the main melody throughout the entire 54 minutes. And of course, it's erroring. Come on. Let me close it. Okay. Let's see if it'll play now. Nope. Maybe it's because I'm on. Let's see if it'll do it without me. So that's the standard. That goes through all 54 minutes. You can see how far I've gotten. So here, this is Addictive Drums 2. That's the acoustic drums. Is that my preset? Yeah, this is the preset I use. Um, I use this for Jonathan L Henson project, Fog Warrior. If I do any more Psalm Tomb, any actual music like Fog Warrior and E-Trig, Evil Trismegistus, we'll use this drum setup with 8-inch, a 10-inch Ludwig, 12-inch, 13, a 14-inch Gretsch, 16-inch Ludwig, 18-inch Ludwig, the 22 bass with a trigger. My snare is Pravito Custom. Built-in hi-hat. I hit the mic again, sorry. A pasty ride. No, I bought my own. I had sent a message to you guys up there at the beginning of last year on Facebook asking what the account was and never got a reply. So I just put it on a credit card and bought it myself. I don't like pasty cymbals in real life. My drum set that Dosrith plays more than I ever did had Sabians. So I have a pasty ride, and then I have another ride. Oh, I thought I did. Apparently not. Zildjian. Oh, it's right there. So Zildjian ride, pasty ride, and you got a 19 HHX Studio Crash, 18-inch Zildjian A Custom China, 19-inch Zildjian K Custom China, 18-inch Sabian HH Thin Crash, 17-inch Sabian Vault Crash, and then Sabian HHX Legacy / 10-inch, and Zildjian New Beat hi-hats. I love how on this you can hit down here and it will be quiet. And then the higher up you go on the picture, the louder the volume gets. Oh, don't worry about it, dog. So that's my set. It's not a set that's preset. I had to add some stuff. And then here is the Impact, which is the Urbonic number 2. So that's 2 drum sets I use. And then as it's playing, you get here to the sampler. Let me kick back up the samplers here. Let me turn these off. Okay. So this sound here is just called fuzz. I keep hitting my microphone. I turn my head to look and see if I still have frame drops, and I pop my microphone with my headphones. This sound here, this is what it sounds like. Oh, turn the record off. And so I took that, I dropped it way down. Where's it at? C2? So C sharp 2. Yep. And then I added an auto filter, so we can hear it. And then I added a groove delay to be groovy. So when you play those two together, they sound like an old Kit Kat commercial. When you mix those two together, you get this. And we're back. So you can see the main theme with the sampler. And this sample one that comes with my recording software. Oh man. Okay. I blocked them. I don't want to buy anything. If anybody follows me, it's because they want to follow me. I'm not going to buy anything. So this sample one that came with my Studio One recording setup, it has, the way it works is it speeds up and slows down to change the pitch. It doesn't raise and lower pitch like you can do with an audio file in this program. Well, there you go, Dawes. Follow those. This speeds up and slows down. So if you play it, you can hear this is what it sounds like. I don't have to do that, I can just do that. Oh, and disclaimer. Disclaimer, I am not trained in any of this. I taught myself how to do recording ever since Cakewalk 4, when I downloaded an accidental backup copy. So if you see me doing something wrong, it's going to happen. Well, digitally, I started with Cakewalk 4. Originally, the first recording I did was on a little ghetto blaster that I recorded a guitar line to an E-Trick song called Desolation Boy, and then took that tape, put it in my home stereo, played it on the home stereo, recorded a second guitar line over on the ghetto blaster with the other guitar playing in the background, and for the first time heard two guitars playing harmony that I had both played. So that was the first thing I ever recorded. apart from all the little talk shows that me and my brother did. Um, but the first, and then after that, I got the Tascam Porta 3 two input, 4-track tape recorder. So, and I would record 3 tracks, mix them down, or no, record 4 tracks, mix them down to a regular audio tape, and then bounce that back to 1 track, and then record 3 more tracks. So the first 4 I couldn't mix anymore. So some of the demos, the 97 demo was okay. The 98 demo wasn't so great. The 99 demo sounded like mud because I was trying to bounce things back and forth so much. But this, this is what it sounds like normally. To get a lower pitch, it slows it down. And to speed it up, or to get a higher pitch, it speeds it up. Wow, that sounds like Hubert. Game over. Yeah, send it to me, Dawes. I don't know if I had to restart my Dropbox. so that's, I just wanted to talk about the setups you see over here. Impact is the drum machine that came with Studio One. This is Studio One 3. I'm 2 behind now, but it's like $150 to upgrade, so I'm behind. But this is the professional, Studio 1 Pro 3 professional. This is the drum machine that comes with it. This is Addictive Drums 2 that Dosrith originally bought when we were making the studio up in Crescent City. And we were using my software, his drums. Okay. And then he updated to 2 because 1 only had a 5-piece drum set. This one, you can see, adds lots more. Oatmeal was a free VSTI I found on the internet that I love. I love the names it comes up with. So you'll see I have 1, 2, 3 copies of Oatmeal on here. This one's Wooden Powerboat. This one is Stab the Demon. The third one has the best name. Death, Ostrich, and Foot. Sounds like it would be on CBS on Friday nights. Join us for Death, Ostrich, and Foot. Sample 1. This is the sampler that comes with Studio One. There's Oatmeal again. Tal Electro 2. I had Tal Electro 1. This is Tal Electro 2. This is another free one. And I use this one for a lot of basses. A lot of the bass sounds are awesome. Do I have a... Yeah, I was going to say, I must have a reverb on that. What, Death, Ostrich, and Foot? So I have Tal Electro on here twice. Oh, wait. Oh, it's just Tal Electro. It's just that's with the second one. This is a different look. The first one I downloaded had a different look. Gargoyle. This is one I downloaded, a free one. It's the one that lags when you start it. There it is. It's all the sounds on this are based off of, highlight that. Oops, not that. Highlight. There we go. Turn that on. All the sounds of this VSTI is 1950s horror movies, B movies. So if you solo it, where's that? It's right here. What track am I, or what? The preset on this is Surprise. So we play it without the insert. Wrong thing. And then I just added a tremolo over it. Harp gate 1. So we turn that on. And then it sounds like this. Anti-solo. And then presence. This is the standard keyboard that comes with Studio One Pro. This is the update from Studio One Pro 3. And luckily, it kept, under Artist Instruments, it kept all the sounds from what I had with Studio One Pro version 1. So, otherwise I would have lost a lot of sounds I used in other tracks. And I love, got the keys. And then Oatmeal. And then Mai Tai was a Studio One DSTI keyboard that came with the upgrade. Oops, that's presence. It's called Mai Tai, but it's not the Mai Tai. Where is... Oh no, that's Mai Tai. It looks like presence. Presence looks like this. Mai Tai looks like this. And Mai Tai has a lot of dubstep sounding stuff. So this one, under heavy artillery. Sound this. That also sounds like 1950s B-movie. And as you can see, I don't use a whole lot of effects. Because that comes from not having a very good computer for a long time and not wanting to destroy my computer. I actually did a blood rum song, which is how I would test my different effects. These are all the effects that come with the recording setup. And then these are what little effects. This one came with the update. The rest of this, the pod farm, came with my UX2 interface. I used to have a lot more, but when I upgraded, I lost a lot of VST. So I only have 3, 4, and then pod farm. But doing blood rum, every time I'd get a new VST, I would make a new song with it, testing out the VST. And I would get audio files and make songs out of them. So I got sounds from Evil Dead, Boomstick, and I downloaded a VST effect that was called quad delay. So a normal delay, like this groove delay, this has 4 different times it kicks the delay on. This was like a precursor to that. it had, because this one is set up, whoops, this one is set up like this. The other one had four individual spots to put four completely different delays. And my old computer, when I recorded that track, if you hear the song, it's on the Blood Rum Facebook page. The song's called Boomstick. It starts off with, "This is my boomstick," but the quad delay is on, and so it goes something like, "This is my boomstick," and then the song starts. But that one little VST almost killed my computer. If you look down here, like I was showing Dust earlier, you can see I'm only using 28% of the CPU on this new computer. Using a lot of RAM. Um, the old computer, this is 2 computers ago, when I recorded Boomstick, CPU was maxed. It actually clipped out a few times. I had to mix it down when I exported the mix down. I had to do it a couple times because I would get done and then it would say export clipped point whatever. Do you want to export mixdown? But I also got dropout where my computer just stopped working. So this is much better. um, and like I said, once I upgraded from 1 to 3, I have all these effects that came with the recording software and very little DSTs, which is just the opposite of how it was with version 1. Version 1 had a metric ass whack of VSTs and not as many that came with the recording software. See, and then I would go to, let's go to files. Yeah, you can see this here, loops. I would come into here to waves. So this was, I don't want to play any of those. I don't want to get copyright hit. But I have them all saved. I did an Angry Beavers Blood Rum song called Nuts. I love Angry Beavers. That was a good cartoon. Blackadder, Battlestar Galactica. There's my EverQuest one. I got all these different sounds and put them into an EverQuest song I did with Blood Rum called "All Your Bass Are Belong to Us." And then I downloaded a bunch of VSCIs, which are the instruments. No, I'm not starting over, Dust. This keyboard here, when I had the first setup, this keyboard is awesome. It took me 3 hours to go through the presets of Abacus. But a lot of these, oh, there's Delay Llama. That's the one you were talking about the other day, Doug. I don't know if it works or not. I'm afraid to put it in. I don't want to crash this. We'll try it. Oh, there it is. So Delay Llama. Turn that on. Yeah, it still works. Who would have thought? But I don't want that. So these are the ones that come with Studio One. Mojito or Mojito. It's just a tone. I don't remember what it's called. It just creates tones pretty much, and it's very dance clubby. I've used it in songs, but not a whole lot. And then these are the ones I've downloaded. I downloaded Wonky, Subsonic, Skyscraper, Seismic, Resonance, and Punch all together in one free pack to do dubstep, and then never did anything with it. I've used them, but I've never done any dubstep. The ones I use the most, obviously, Addictive Drums. All right, Doug. Addictive Drums I use a lot. Addictive Keys I haven't used. Disturbance crashes my computer. EVM Mnemonic crashes my computer. Polygas crashes my computer. Um, I use the Tal Electro. I use Oatmeal a lot. I use Gargoyle. And like I said, I use Abacus a lot, but not lately. There's so many awesome sounds already. And I used to just hop around the internet and look for free VSTs and VSTs. And once I upgraded, I lost a lot of them, and I just haven't done it since. All the stuff I'm recording, I really don't need a whole lot of effects. The pod, pod farm, I have two guitars that I use for Fog Warrior. Um, I have to refine guitar sounds for Evil Trismegistus because the ones I had I don't have anymore. Um, but otherwise, just and I have never found a bass sound that I like. I cannot miss bass in my live tracks for nothing. Stuff like this, no problem. But the actual music where I'm playing guitar and playing bass and what? What do you use for a bass sound, Michael? Link incoming. Okay, this is presence right here. Let's solo this and see what this is. Does this have no effects? This is just presence by itself. Didn't say record. Snap bass. I don't know how that's coming across. But in my headphones, that sounds insanely awesome. And then this is the Death Ostrich and Foot. See, there's no effects. That's all the effects that are actually on that VST. There, yeah, see, there's the delay. There's the reverb. Texas grind. This may pop up on the screen. I'll move it as soon as it does. Yeah. Wow. There we go. Oh, that's a virtual instrument? Oh. I'm still using the stupid headphones. I'm still using the four-string uh, fretless Fender bass that was made for me by Damage Incorporated from Doug. Okay, so the way I have this set up, like I said, it's ambient. So it may look like half the song is done because Van's over here, but when you get to here, it's 27 minutes. That is almost exactly halfway. That is exactly halfway. 27 minutes, 8 seconds. Oh, almost halfway. A couple seconds under halfway. Um, but you can see the main, um, the main theme runs through and never stops. It's like that in every Ambi. This is number 4. Ambi number 5, I don't think I'm going to do, because that would have to be over, that'd be between 60, 70 minutes long. Each time it goes up another like 10 minutes. So one was 20 something. Oh, I had that up earlier. I have so much stuff that I record, I have to make spreadsheets to keep track. So there's the Jonathan L Henson one. So Ambi 1, Ambi, it's 20 minutes and 4 seconds off the Sun Ebb album. Ambi 2 was put out as a single. It's 31 minutes long. Ambi 3 was put out as a single. It's 45 minutes long. And then Ambi 4, 54 minutes long. Ambi negative 1 is 10 minutes long. So, yeah, that's all the Jonathan L. That's the first album. I had my cousin Jeff send me a video on Facebook of Dave Brubeck playing some swing jazz kind of stuff. And he said, I bet you can't write something like that. And I said, he's just playing in the 9/8 time. So I wrote this song called Oh for Jeff's Sake. I think it took me 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and then sent it to him. And he was like, wow, you did that in like a little over 2 hours? So I did another one, this one I think, Circular Rhythm, the next day. It's in 11/8 time, in less than 2 hours. And then I thought, I'm just going to make a big band swing album. So that's what this is. Night at the Hinsonian, 1953, big band swing album. That's what the BB stands for, big band. And then JT is jazzy techno. HH is hip hop. So those are all the releases. They're all on Bandcamp. I sent a copy of one of these songs to a YouTube channel that plays jazzy music in the background as they're doing their videos. And the guy sent me back a reply message saying, music sounds great, although the recording sounds like it was played on a Casio keyboard. And I was like, well, I don't have a lot of money to get a good keyboard. So you get what you get. so they never used it. This album, Into Countless Horizons, was the first true Jonathan L Henson album, and it's on Pandora. So if you go to Pandora, put in Jonathan L Henson, you'll get this album. Well, you'll get one of the tracks on this album. Then Marzipan Astrum, Sonnet, Let There Be Contentment, the two EPs, Ambi 2, and Ambi 3. I don't know what I'm going to do with this Ambi 4. It's too big to put on Bandcamp, so I guess I'll just leave it on Twitch. Then this album came out. I forgot about these two albums. I put these two albums out last year or the year before, and I forgot I had put them out. So, and then I do the same thing with Fog Warrior. Where I have so many tracks that I have to keep this album, this is the album here, Whilst Rooted in Obscurity. That's the cover. That, this is the album that was put out by Via Nocturna and is available around the world. And I have stupid headphones. I have 198 copies, physical copies, sitting next to me. This album, this EP, this EP are all on Bandcamp. This is a physical release and also on Via Nocturna's Bandcamp. This album, I need to do the vocals and a bass guitar for. This EP, the song is 20 minutes long, but I was breaking it up into an EP so I wouldn't have to drop the sound quality down. The flying around my screen. So it's now, oh no, that was this one. That one's still going to be just an intro and a 20-minute song. This one was a song I wrote called Ruined that's 46 minutes long. And again, Bandcamp has a maximum song size of 600 megabytes. So 46 minutes is more than 600 megabytes. I think Ambi 3 at 40 minutes I uploaded, but I had to drop it to 8-bit. So this one, and this one for Fog Warrior are just waiting for vocals and bass guitar, which will happen this winter. I still don't even have covers for these. The cover for this cover was done by Juha Borma out of Finland. Awesome artist. So you can see it, Oz. So you can see how much is here. It's still only half a song. I still got to write all of that. So that's what I was going to do today. I was going to work on it. And listening to the playback, that's a half an hour right there. So going over here, that's an hour. And you can see it gets repetitive right there. So I want to come up with something else for over here. I don't want to just do this part, and then repeat, and then repeat. Although this part will repeat again, just way over here. So, thanks for the follow, Dawes. So I'm going to back up. I'm going to let this play for a minute. I need to hear the song to get ideas of where it should go. So I'm going to shut up and let it play for a minute. Well, we got it up to 35 minutes. I kind of leave them sparse. I don't put a lot of stuff on top of other stuff. I could, but I just like the way it sounds. I like when I add a part that you'll actually hear it in the song. You won't hear the song 1,000 times and then think, oh, I never heard that before. You'll hear the song and you hear everything all at once. I don't layer a whole lot. As you can see, I have what, 14 tracks, but there's never more than one drum and the main melody and two other tracks going at a time. So I don't vary a lot. Yeah, there's never more than two going at a time. Two, 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 two. Yep. So I think that'll work. And I think I'm gonna end. I'm gonna end this stream here, and then I'll be off for a little bit, and then probably get back on and do a short EQ2 video. But thanks for everybody who listened. Like I said, this is a 54-minute track. I still have 20 minutes to go before it's finished. So I'll keep working on it. It's probably never going to be released anywhere, but we'll see. I have lots more music to work on too. So once I can figure out this problem with the mic, you can't see I'm pointing at, um, I'll do a lot more. So for now, I'm going to end this, and I'll come back on a little later and do some EQ. So thanks for hanging out.